Come in. Hi, Mr. Donovan. Come in, sit down. Would you like something to drink?
No. I'm good. So what's his job?
A man after my heart. He goes right to the point. I need someone to fill a recently vacated position at Worldwide.
Legitimate?
Of course it's legitimate.
High-paying, high-profile, massive amounts of corporate responsibility.
Exactly.
Naturally, you thought of me.
Have I misjudged here? I thought you'd be interested.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
In a tie, no less.
Mm-hmm. It's just,
I do not believe that the office is bugged, and I have nothing up my sleeves.
You sure? Because there are a lot of people out there with their MBAs who'd gladly sell their grandmother for a chance to work here.
I have never heard that put so eloquently before.
I mean, you are a genius at what you do. I'm not, questioning your, business decisions, but I gotta ask, why me?
Why not you? You're smart. You know your way around. You got a nose for money.
Yeah, but so what?
I gave you your first job. And you've done some good work for me. I know, or I think I know, that you want to get out of the bar business. Isn't that what that boxing fiasco was all about? You want a new life.
Yeah, that's what I wanted with Lucy. And I thank you for wanting to take a chance on me, but I gotta pass.
Just the man I was looking for.
I was thinking about you.
Really? Good thoughts, I hope.
And to what do I owe this particular visitation?
I was just up having coffee with my mother.
Say no more, I'll pour you a double.
You are terrible, but I wouldn't refuse a little something.
Oh, no, there's this nifty little Chardonnay that's put some pep in your step.
Oh, it sounds good. So, how are things with you?
You've empty nested before. When you were in Montega. When Lucy was over here, how'd you get through it?
Well, you don't really. I mean, you do stop living in abject fear that they'll, pick the wrong friends or talk to the wrong strangers or go to the wrong parties. And bit by bit, you do finally feel the time that you have. But I don't think you ever get over missing her. I don't know, for some reason, college seems tougher.
The official end of childhood.
Well, she hasn't been a child for years.
Oh, yeah. She'll always be my baby.
Well, you should be proud, because she grew up right. And she faced the things that I feared that she would, and she survived.
Yeah.
And she's right where we dreamed she'd be.
Yes. Wish you weren't so far away.
Me too. So what about you? Are you right where you dreamed you'd be?
I'm always dreaming. But funny you should say. I was thinking, Lucy gone and you probably going back to Montega. I'm thinking maybe it's time for old Craig to mosey on to greener pastures.
I asked you a question. What did you do to her?
Nothing yet, but I'll tell you what I'd like to do to her.
I'd like to see you try.
I'll bet.
Hey, watch it, all right? You got a problem, you take it up with me.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
It's okay, I'm all right. It's over.
You know what? I think it's time you should go. There's the door.
Why don't you tell me what the deal is first?
What deal?
With her. Trust me, man. Nobody believes she's your girl. I mean, she'd have to be as messed up as you
All right,
are.
I'm not gonna ask you again. Leave.
Make me.
How can you be so cold? When I'm standing here in front of you, bereft of family and friends and love, I have never felt so alone in my whole life, Hal.
If you summoned me down here to provide you with sympathy, boy, did you call the wrong guy. we've got you dead to rights.
You sound almost happy about that.
Well, I'm a cop. I'm always happy when we catch the bad guy.
Even if she's the mother of your children.
There's nothing personal, Barbara. But you're going down.
Does that mean innocent until proven guilty does not apply to my case?
Your case? Do you want to know about your case? We've got a stack of evidence this high against you.
But isn't it also true that sometimes evidence can tell a different story? All I need is one jury member who might look at things differently. Emily was feeling friction in her life. Her husband ignored her. She was feeling like a stranger in her own home.
All right, Barbara, what are you up to?
I'm only saying that sometimes things are far more complicated than they appear. Your marriage, for instance.
Don't go there.
I won't have to. The jury will.
No. No, you can just forget these fantasies that you're having of getting off the hook this time.
And why is that, Hal? Because Emily is so believable?
Yes. Yes, she is.
And that's why you believed her. But you didn't. And if the chief detectives didn't believe her.
Well, I believe her now.
Now may be too late.
Hi. How can I help you, officer?
Detective Hughes asked us to watch for you, Mrs. Cabot. Seems your husband was expecting you some time ago.
Yes, he was. I got tied up picking up a few things. I'll call him and let him know that I'm okay.
You sure everything's all right? You look a little rattled.
Well, you would be too if you had a house full of teenagers waiting at home.
What's under the blanket?
40 pounds of melting ice. My husband's little brother is having a party for a thundering horde of his closest friends back at our house, and if they're forced to drink warm soda, I'm going to have a full-scale rebellion on my hands. So I'm assuming I can go?
Sure. Drive carefully.
Thank you, officer.
Is it safe?
Yes. He's pulling out.
40 pounds of melting ice. You're quick, Rosanna. You know, I like you.
I should have turned you in when I had the chance.
Yeah, but you didn't. You know why? Because you want to see your son again. Alive.
I want proof. I want irrefutable evidence that my son is alive.
You'll get proof. You just use your resources to free Barbara.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for Kevin. But if you are lying about this, everything that you have had done to me will pale in comparison to what I will have done to you. Do you understand me?
Perfectly. Your son in exchange for Barbara's freedom. And you breathe a word about this to anyone, even to Paul, and you'll never see your son again. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you know, Rosanna, I'm giving you something that very few people ever get from me. And that's a second chance. Don't screw it up.
James. James, wait. When am I going to have proof that Cabot's alive? James! James!
Hey, excuse the interruption. I think we're on the verge of a misunderstanding. It sounded to me as if you were turning down my job.
I thank you for the offer, but no thanks.
May I at least know why?
Yeah, because I know what made you decide that I was the right man for the job.
I think that I outlined things pretty adequately.
But I know the real reason, and I'm not interested.
This I gotta hear. Sit down. Come on. Sit. Tell me, what is my real reason?
It's a consolation prize for not proposing to your granddaughter. Some kind of reward for a decision that I regret.
Listen, please, because I'm not going to say it again. This position is not, nor was it ever intended to be, a consolation prize. You know, you're well aware how I feel, how gratified, grateful I am that you loved Lucy enough to let her go. If I were to reward you financially for that, it would demean us both. I am offering you because you've changed, because you've done things with your life, because you've proven what you can do, because you have many qualities that I admire, and some that we're gonna have to work on.
It's got nothing to do with Lucy, huh?
If I want to give to a charity, I write a check. If I want to run a company, I hire myself the most fearless assistants, willing to sacrifice, willing to do whatever I need, and also with an interest in making money as keen as mine. This is not a job offered out of pity. This is an acknowledgement of potential. And for heaven's sake, will you take the job? Because it could be the start of something spectacular for both of us.
Well, are you thinking of anything particular, or are you just gonna go wherever the wind takes you?
I was thinking Hong Kong. Have friends there.
It's funny, really.
What?
Well, here you're ready to leave town just when I'm committing myself to stay.
You're staying? What possessed you to stay?
Well, you're looking at the new COO of Worldwide Domestic Division.
Congratulations.
Yes, I think congratulations.
Well, that's incredible.
Well, it's not really incredible. I mean, I did lead a nation, after all. Running a corporation should be cake.
Well, I hope you and your mother will be very happy.
Well, really, my mother's going to be very busy with her European division. You wouldn't really be interested in sticking around and helping me on the home front, would you?
Are you offering me a job?
Am I supposed to be scared of you because you murdered somebody, or because you're crazy?
Come on, Willie's not worth it.
You through hanging out with little boys, you come find me.
The only woman that would take you up on that is the kind that charges by the half hour.
You watch your mouth.
Oh.
You want some more, Pup?
You leave him alone!
Yeah, you learned your lesson? Hey, who the hell are you? Calm down. I own this house. Hey, man, I'm out of here. I'm gone. All right, you're not going anywhere. Casey, call the cops.
We got him on speed dial.
Calm down. You comfortable now? No. Sorry to hear that.
Are you okay? Is anything broken?
Besides my pride?
Don't be silly. You were amazing. Really brave. Thank you, Will.